Hey guys, so today we are going to be doing the next page in our Gravity Falls book. This will be coming up to you probably a bit later, this video, so same day probably, but just really late because I've been so busy today basically. It's fine. So this page is the Leprecorn page, so we're getting quite near to the end of the book now. I do have a couple of extra pages to add because they've been requested, so yes. So we are going to start off, where are we going to start off? We're going to start off on the right hand page, I think. So with the actual picture of the leprechaun, I think that's the best place. That's where I kind of want to start. So I've just got, all I've literally got is like the picture up on my phone so I can see exactly what he looks like, because I want to have a proper image of him. So he's quite big, to be honest, and he pretty much feels like the whole page. He is shaded in, even in the, basically, the series as well, in the book. So, yes. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is, first of all, I'm going to draw the eyes. And I'm drawing the leprechaun first because then I can fit everything else around him. He's the biggest object on the page, and I just think it's much better that way. I think it will come out better. So as I said though, he is quite big, so I'm doing his eyes quite big compared to what you've seen me draw other things on this. So this eye is going to be slightly smaller than the other eye because angle his face is at. And then I've done it like this because I'm like, where's my rubber? And I always use like the same rubber, and I always do the same thing every time. I need to do that and then rub out that bottom bit, and also like rub out that little bit there because he's got a big nose. Because our leprechaun has a big nose, so can't help it. So if you are new to this tutorial, then please do check out my other videos. We are gradually doing each and every page from the Gravity Falls series in book 3, which is Dipper's book. So as you can see quickly, we have done every single page so far, which has taken us quite a long time because we do a page a week. So that is every Thursday I upload a video for you guys. I'm not sure if it's a Thursday in like different countries, to be honest, but every Thursday I upload a page for you guys, and we can all make the Gravity Falls book 3 together. I do specify that the Gravity Falls book that we're making isn't 100%. I will never say it's 100%. The only person that could make the book 100% would genuinely be the creator, which is, I can't remember his last name, but it's Alex, isn't it? His first name. But he is the only person that could ever make the book 100%, because he is the awesome creator behind this amazing series, which I adore. That's why I have obviously been making this book. I made my first book because I adored Gravity Falls so much. I wanted to cosplay as Mabel Pines, which I did. I wanted to make the book basically because I wanted my ex-boyfriend at the time, he made him dress up as Dipper, and yeah, it was like, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this amazing, like we're gonna do this awesome, and we are gonna, yeah, like you're gonna walk around with the book, and like people were asking, and they thought it was amazing at Comic-Con, and we took the original book that I made to 2 Comic-Cons, London Comic-Con and Birmingham Comic-Con, and it was, oh sorry, no, not Birmingham, Stoke-on-Trent Comic-Con, And yeah, it was amazing. And eventually I sold it on eBay, the old one. And I started putting I put just a brief look at what I've made on YouTube. And I really didn't expect that many people to be that overwhelmed by the book I made. I knew Gravity Falls was a big series. I knew so many people loved it, which is awesome, but I just didn't expect it to take off as much as it did. So then I just thought, well, if other people want to make the book too, then I can at least help them make their own Gravity Falls book. So obviously I'm going to complete this book and then we're going to start on a new series. I know the new DuckTales is coming out, and I have been promising this for a couple of weeks now at least. I am going to do the map for the DuckTales, and that is the map of the trailer. I've kind of got a photo that I kind of took from, the trailer for the new series that they're making, because it looks so good and I love DuckTales. So that's going to be coming on the Disney Channel, I believe. So I'm going to do that, and then you guys can, do that with me. And if people want me to do more DuckTales bits, we can do DuckTales bits. I probably am going to do it kind of because I enjoy it. I really enjoy DuckTales, so we'll do that one. If there's any kind of series that you would like me to do, I've kind of done this too big, haven't I? The annoying thing is it looks really good. If there's any kind of series that you guys want me to do, then please feel free to ask. Basically just suggest it in the comments below, because once we finish the Gravity Falls, we can obviously go to any series that you like from the Disney Channel. So yeah, just leave me any comments down below of what you would really like to be next, and you never know, we might do that one next. So, and if I get enough requests on a certain series, I might do that one as well as another series. Obviously I do a couple of videos a week anyway, but basically do 2 strict days where I do maybe I said DuckTales on one day and then another day another one. And it'd be awesome to do it anyway. So if there's anything that you would like to make, then we can certainly do that. I do have a gaming side to my channel as well, which is kind of my collections and all bits and bobs like that. So if you kind of want to see my collections and finds, then obviously double check them out and let me know what you think of all the little bits that I find. So obviously I'm quite an avid gamer, so I do have quite a lot of video games and consoles, and I do quite like to collect them, and I've got some other novelty bits as well. So yeah, that would be awesome if you wanted to take a look at that. If you do leave me any comments down below, I do 100% reply to every comment. It may take me a couple of days because obviously, as I said, I do this as a hobby. I just do it because I kind of enjoy it. So yeah, so obviously I work as well, I have a full-time job. So yeah, it might take me a little while to get back to you, but I will reply normally within about a week, to be honest, unless I'm actually away, and then I was a couple of weeks. But yeah, so always leave me a comment because I will always reply. If you've got any questions and I can help at all in any way, then I always will try and help. And if you've got any questions about anything that I know about the Gravity Falls series, then I will definitely try and help and answer any questions. I don't think he's coming on too badly, our little unicorn. It's fine. He's got a massive head anyway, and then his body's not so big, so it's fine. I think he's gonna, oh, that goes in there, fit just nicely, to be quite honest. This is, I think this page, the right hand page, is going to be the page that is like the longest. I have got another craft that I'm going to do. Just because like, I just looked at it earlier today and I was like, oh my god, I wish they did those. It's to do with Gravity Falls. So I'm going to make something on the channel hopefully next week at some point, or the latest the week after. So keep an eye out for that, because it's going to take me a little while just to make these. So, but it'll be awesome. Like, as long as they come out, like, you know, and you're like, I really hope they come out really pretty. So hopefully they come out all right. But yeah, so we're going to be doing an awesome Gravity Falls craft next week or the week after. So keep an eye out for that. I'm sure like you guys will love it. So it's like something that, you know, and like you think of and you're like, oh my god, that's like such a good idea. So hopefully that'll be good. I know I've got some material in the cupboard. I just think I need to get a few different colours of felt, and then it'll be fine. I'm trying to work out, it goes one line, and then that one goes to about there, and then they go to there. Oh, sugar. And then in amongst that one, see, he's got a very colourful beard. It's supposed to be, if you wanted to colour it on in, obviously you are welcome to. I shade it because I want it to look like as realistic to the book as possible. If you did colour it in, the mane and the tail, so his hair basically, is meant to be multicoloured, which is kind of awesome. So I think he's looking pretty good. I'm really happy with him so far. So yes, I'm very happy with him so far. Yes, I'm trying to think what's the best bit to do next. I think I'm going to do his unicorn horn. So let's have a little look. I really hope they like do another series, like continue it on. I don't know if he will though, and even if he did, like it's kind of like two evils. Like I want him to, but I don't want the characters like diluted, if you know what I mean. I don't want it to continue on and then I'm like, oh, it's not the same Mabel and Dipper that like I loved. And I know it will also, if he did do it, it would take him so long, like, because all the little Easter eggs and like bits and bobs that he put in, like, bless him, I just know it would take so long to do, and I don't blame him, like, he needs a break. But I'm pretty sure I've seen what his girlfriend looks like on like Google and stuff, and she's very pretty, and I can understand why he gets distracted. Like, I do not blame him. I don't know if that's big enough. We'll see for the moment. So now we need to draw his top of the morning to your hat. I didn't even attempt to do like the accent then. There was like no point. Like, I can't do accents to save my life. And I would just offend people. They'd be like, what are you doing? That's atrocious. I just do weird, like people are like, does such and such actually sound like that? I'm like, no, I just get overexcited and I just apparently make that. That's what they sound like, sorry. So he's got like an awesome buckle. And kind of make it a bit 3D. So when you're drawing this, like the kind of material that's around the rim of the hat, kind of make it a little bit rounded, because that will give it kind of like that 3D effect. And there's like 2 ribbons, so we'll do 2, obviously. And then you want to curve the rest of the hat round like so. I need to actually rub them little bits out and do that a bit better. I will put links at the end of the video though for some of the other pages that we've done, so you don't miss out on those in case you consider it you want to start doing the book with us. It'd be awesome if you did join us. If you do, I'll also put a link at the end of the video too in case you want to subscribe so you don't miss any other videos, so you can make the book with us and it'll be awesome. I don't know if I'm going to make book 1 and 2, to be honest. I'd have to take a really big kind of look at it to see if one, if people kind of wanted me to make the book, but also it would take me quite a long time, to be honest, because I said that this book isn't so bad at the moment because I've already done this book once, so it'd be like starting from scratch research again, which is awesome. If people want me to do it, then like I'll do it, but yeah, it'd be like so much like research, because that's what this book literally took me so much research to do in like the first time. And these just here are just like kind of, I said he's very like, it's almost like glitter, so they're like sparkles, so they're basically just like big diamonds but like kind of rounded at the edges. That is what those are. Okay, she wondered what those are. So now we just need to draw his butt. Because he doesn't really have much of like, you don't really see his tummy or anything, do you? So you kind of, obviously, he's got like a leprechaun's head, and then I need my little pot. Where's my pot? Sorry. He said he's kind of got like this big butt at the end here. And then he's got like, obviously his leg. Oh, hiccup. I'm going to do this one actually first. So he's got his little hoof here. It kind of goes up like that. Then he's got like his other hoof here. It goes like that. Oh, I've got an itchy nose though, it's what I have got. Oh, that made me jump. I thought I put my phone on silent. So that's like these two front hooves. 2 seconds, let me just text it. Maybe it is on silent now. It's fine, it's on silent now. My boyfriend's just saying he's going to bed pretty much, that's all. So he's like, I'm sleepy. So he's obviously got his other hoof that comes out a bit like so. Like this. And then obviously we are going to do his belly. And then his other hoof is like in the background, so it's going to be shorter than that one because it's like further away, slightly up. So that is like his whole body. So give me 2 seconds again, sorry. So now we just need to draw his like really pretty tail. And like I have made him so big on this page, I'm really hoping I'm gonna have enough room for everything else. Cry. So that's my cat. She's like, why can't we go to bed yet? I'm sleepy. I wanna cuddle. She's like a pain in the butt. I love her, but she's a pain in the butt. So his tail kind of like goes round, kind of like it's got like a kink to it. That's the best way to say it. It's got like a little kink. Like it needs to be thinner there. So again, his tail has like pretty lines all in it because it's supposed to be rainbow. So yeah, that's like, I'm happy with that. He looks awesome. I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna lie, he does need some shading. So I'm gonna like, sit on my legs like I totally shouldn't, but I do anyway, because I'm really bad. First thing I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna draw a couple of things up here, because I said I wanna make sure I have space for everything. So it's basically that. I need to draw a circle, a square, and a circle. Over here in the top left we need to draw a few little symbols. Like so. And down the bottom here, just need to draw like 3 coins, but they're quite not that big to be honest, and they need to kind of be balancing on each other. So they do need to be 3D as well. I'm doing little lines there just to make them kind of look more coinish, and then I need to rub out a tiny line there because we need to do like a glitter sparkle, and then just some little bits there. Then I think the best one to do is the bottom one. And Kat's like fidgeting, I can hear her bell. The thing is she has to have a bell because she's deaf, and like you kind of have to hear where she is all the time. Oh, I've done that. And then I need to do a little bit of shading just underneath there. So I'm just trying to make sure, I want to make sure everything fits in on the page. This page is a very busy page again. There's a lot on the page. So there's like another... think I did that wrong a little bit. Another coin on top of the 2 coins I've just drawn. Bit of shading in there. So I'm pretty happy with those. They're just like 3 basic little coins. What I will do is do this. Oh, and kind of go, yeah, they're just 3 little basic coins on top of each other. Just so you can see. I forgot to actually draw. There's a couple of sparkles up top here by his tail. And then you've got a couple of sparkles there. So basically we're on to the main part now. So I'm going to grab my black fine liner. We're going to write some bits and bobs like we normally do, and then I will tell you exactly what they say once I've written some of them. So that bit reads, I found these creatures in the Gravity Falls woods roaming around. So then I'm just going to quickly basically just go over, there's no ruler, go over this little sugar, this little thing that I just did here. Then I'm going to need my red felt tip pen. This is just the same one I use normally, dead cheap. I'm going to write here. Cute but dangerous, and that's what we've written there. And then I need to get my black felt tip pen. We need to write here. And that says rainbow tail / mane. A little arrow pointing to his pretty tail. Oh, I need to find like a bit position to sit on and like on my legs, because I always do it and it's like terrible. It's like, oh, you really shouldn't. Right, so I'm gonna write here. So this bit reads, a brightly coloured mane and tail that are rainbow coloured. Then we need to go over to this side. So on this side what we're going to do is, so this is cat blocks, and you need to write N L O O P H, and then S, O, H, D, V, H, and that's what I've written there. I've written that, sorry, in my black fine liner. So now we are going to use my black fine liner to write some bits here. So again, I'll write it and then tell you in a moment. There we go. So that bit there reads, brightly coloured tails and manes to distract you from their tricks and mischief. They wear a 4-leaf clover in their hat at all times, as they are incredibly superstitious. So obviously I've got a little bit of shading to do, but I'm just getting the rest done. So I'm going to do this. Have I got a red fine liner? I think I have. I think we've used it before, haven't we? It's finding the damn thing. Yeah. So I'm going to use my red fine lining pen right now. Just to draw a little bit of code down the bottom here. So it's just like a little square. And then a triangle with a circle underneath it. Circle next to the left hand side. A little triangle next to the right hand side. It's like an E, then but with like an extra line. A little eyeball with eyelashes. Then it's a little hand. And then a kind of a flat E above it. So there's that bit. So the next thing I'm going to do really quickly is, put that to the side, I'm just going to shade in quickly, obviously, the bits of his beard that need to be shaded in. So I will go quiet for a minute. And I kind of want you guys to also see like the finished product of this page. I do think this page is quite a fun page though. I like the play on the words, like leprechaun, like unicorn. It's quite good. It's quite clever, shall we say. Again, I've got my phone on because I want to make sure that I get it all completely right. He's starting to look really awesome now. So first of all, this leg is pretty much all shaded in because it's at the back of him. His eyebrows are coloured in. So again, if you guys want to show me what your books look like so far, that would be awesome. I'd love to see how you guys are getting on, like if it's helping you. Like I really hope it's helping people make their own books. I've just done this as some little like half moons, half circles kind of thing, just because he looks like he's got like a kind of bulbousy kind of nose. So that's what that is. So I can do the tail. Apologies for my like giant pink dressing gown. It's really bright. I just, you know when you're like, it's like the most comfy thing in the world, I think, dressing gowns. They're like so comfy and they're so warm all the time. So I was just like, I'm gonna put my dressing gown on. Sometimes I think it's easier to get your dressing out and then like get a jumper out. Yeah, that is pretty tailed on. And then the last thing I need to do is really kind of just give this like a light shading. Like so. So that is that page done. So I'm wiggling again. It's like a squeaky chair as well. So we turn over to the left hand page now. This page, I'm going to keep it all in one video because this page shouldn't take as long at all, which is awesome. First thing I'm actually going to do before I do is I'm taking my black felt tip pen and I'm just going over that, which is good. So yeah, we're going to do the left hand page now. Left hand page really shouldn't take as long at all. Yeah. So first of all, I'm gonna do this in pencil first, just so I manage to get this right and to make sure I've spelt it right, etc. So the word leprechaun is done in a very flowy kind of italic, sorry. Font to get my words out always helps. So it goes across the page like so. So we're going to do that. First thing we're actually going to do as well is I want to get my red felt tip pen. And first of all, up the top here, we're going to do it's like a little codey thing, which is fine. I don't want to be leaning on the writing once I've done it. Then I'm getting my black fine liner, and you need to do up in the very top corner an E and a 7, and then just next to the L you need to do a U and a 2 underneath it. Then we're going to get, if I can see where I put it, oh there it is, my black felt tip pen. I believe it is in black and it's thick. Yes, it is. And we are going to do we're going to go over this word. And I'm just going to pretty much go over certain bits now, because there's certain bits that I can see are a bit more thicker than others. So there is that bit done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my fine liner, and over here, like kind of near the border, and there's another little doodle. Looks like this. It's got like a 4 underneath it as well. So the next thing we need to draw is we need to draw a hoof print. Hoof. Right. So I'm going to do like an inner bit here. It needs to be kind of, it's like a print in like soil by the looks of it. So it's not going to be perfectly round, like, because it wouldn't be. And then I'm going to follow those lines that I've done now. And then now, because we're obviously at the side we're doing it, we need to do it this side. Right, and the next thing I need to do is kind of Rub these little bits out. And we need to actually shade the whole lot inside of this. Got some shading out the outside as well. We've got some like wiggly bits. That's like supposed to represent like little dirts and pebbles and whatnot, I think. And like there's just a tiny bit of like odd shading on the outside as well. And we'll do a couple little dots for like visual effect. So there is that bit. So we're going to get my black fine liner first of all, and you're going to write in capital letters here, hoof print. And I'm going to stick that up there. And we're going to write a nice bit of like kind of prologue here. So I'm going to write this one sec. Right, so this bit here it reads, even though they are cute, they can be unpredictable, unstable and powerful. They have a bad attitude. Full stop. They have a body of a unicorn and a leprechaun, so can also be really mischievous creatures. So then underneath where we wrote hoof print, I need to write something. So this bit reads, a golden hoof print from a leprechaun, exclamation mark. So then I've still got my fine liner, and we're just going to do a little doodle here, So that is the little doodle we need to do there. I'm going to wiggle some more because I'm a wigger. Right, so first of all, because I need to make sure I have space for this, I'm going to draw a little square in at the corner here. Then I'm going to get my ruler, because we've got a lovely ruler, and we're going to draw a little bit here. So that is part of it there, and then you kind of need to just draw 2 triangles, kind of join together like so. And then what do we need to do? The best thing is to do that. So now I'm going to get my pencil. I've got one last thing to draw on this. So that is a awesome 4-leaf clover. And remember what I always say as well, if you're not as confident with your drawing, that's absolutely fine, we all have to learn. Just remember, you can print out the picture and you can draw around it. This isn't cheating in any means if you're not confident with drawing. It can just be an aid for yourself at the moment. So that is why you're kind of learning to draw. And I think that's perfectly fine, especially as like everybody needs to learn, and you could, as long as you learn that way, and then you'll be fine because you'll continue it on, but then eventually you won't have to do that anymore. But as I said, we all have to like learn. Also, I would say this is a someone's kind of notebook. This is meant to be like his notebook. So yeah, it's not going to be 100% perfect by like any means. So, you know, it doesn't have to be perfect, and your interpretation is your interpretation, and that's absolutely right, because it's right for you. So don't feel too bad if it doesn't look exactly how you want it and how you know it should look, because it looks the way, you know, you drew it, and that's amazing. So that is our 4-leaf clover. So go on to that page. First of all then, I am going to get my fine liner, and we're going to write 4-leaf clover in capital letters. And then draw ourselves a little arrow like so, and then I'm going to do like that, do a little bit of writing here, and then I'll tell you what it says. Yeah. So this bit reads, leprechauns are weird creatures, a cross between leprechauns and the magical creatures unicorns. Each have their own magical abilities. Crossing them over makes them incredibly unstable. So then the last thing we need to do is keep our black fine liner, and we need to do kind of a little bit of a code again on the bottom over here. So you need to write in capital letters Z, D, W, F, K, R, X, W. So quickly I'm just going to do a little bit of extra shading there. I think that looks fine. He looks good, but I'm going to do just a little bit there like that. Right, so that is our Leprecorn page to the Gravity Falls book 3. So I'm going to turn it around for you. So that is what the page looks like. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this one. As I said, I'll put links at the end, so coming up in a moment, on how to make your, on all the other pages where we've been making the Gravity Falls book. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, but thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.